Hey everybody, today we're taking a look at Beavis and Butt-Head on the Sega Genesis.
Pull my finger.
No way.
Come on, Beavis. Pull it.
Okay.
That was cool.
And one of the things I love about this game is it's such a loving tribute to the show. There's so many references to specific episodes and just things that happen in the show. So, somewhere in a small American town.
This sucks. Change it. Change it.
Alright, War.
This Saturday night, war.
We're there, dude.
Later that week.
Gwar, gwar, gwar.
Like 2 tickets for Guar, please.
This sucks.
Look, it's not Hank Hill. In case you've never watched Beavis and Butt-Head, it's made by the same guy Mike Judge, who made King of the Hill as well. And he also voices the characters, so sometimes when Butt-Head talks, it sounds very similar to him. So here we go. Beavis and Butt-Head is kind of a hard one to explain if you haven't played this game, because it's like a platformer point-and-click, almost, where you don't have a cursor searching on the screen, but there are just random items that you pick up as you play. Like, I have to learn the controls real quick. Okay, so it's going to be the C button to pick things up. Let me get that off so I don't accidentally use it. Let me search the couch for all its missing items, or miscellaneous items. Alright. Go to the bedroom. Let's see, there's pants. Okay, so his inventory's full. So let's empty his inventory and see what we picked up. Pants, pizza. Oh, it's like a journal. A donut. Okay. And a camera. Now, it's been a little while since I played this, so I don't remember some of the specifics of it, but basically in that opening cinematic you saw that they want to go to a concert, they bought tickets, the tickets got ripped up into a bunch of pieces, and now they have to go gather the pieces so they can go to the show.
Change it.
So let's go to the drive-in.
We're there, dude.
Oh, wait, that's not what I meant. I wanted to go to... What's the place that they work?
Change it.
They work at like a food place. Forever World.
We're there, dude.
Okay. Somebody's just let me grab that item. There you go. These rats are kicking my butt. Okay. I need to learn how to switch, because Beavis is not in great shape right now. Here, let's get out of here. Okay. So I went to go grab that one weapon over by the trash can. The Beavis is pretty beat up. One place that I always
Change it.
got health at is the mall.
We're there, dude.
Because their default weapon is pretty terrible. Beavis burps, and again, I gotta learn how to swap between these characters. There we go. And Butt-Head, his attack is a fart. because of course. But this weapon here is actually much more useful. They can get melee weapons, they can get projectile weapons, but this one, since it carries further, you don't have to get quite so close before you hit. So it's pretty much the first thing I do is I grab this. And then these police officers, they drop health. But you can see they spawn really fast. So you gotta be careful not walking too quickly to the left, or you'll just walk into another enemy. That's one thing that the game is a little overzealous on, is the enemies. They are everywhere. And a lot of times there's obstacles that you just can't avoid. So whenever you're just trying to go through an area, a lot of times you can't just stand still. Like, see here, I'm at the mall now, and you'll have these carts that come by for no reason. There'll be customers that'll just attack you. See, I can't take a look on all these different shops. And most of these shops you can interact with for one reason or another. That camera that I found, I'm pretty sure we can sell it to a pawn shop, but I think that might be upstairs. Oh, there's one who just attacks you. There we go. Oh, okay, so nope, we can't. He said to hold on to the camera. So that's nice that he didn't, that we couldn't sell an item that we need later. So I'm thinking of something else we need to sell to him then. Now, another thing, if you're ever in a level and you can't make it out, you know you're not going to survive, you can go to this option that just says sucks, and it'll just take them back to the house. The only thing is you'll drop anything that you picked up while you were there. See how your items are gone? So it's kind of like an absolute last resort. You really don't want to do that unless you have absolutely no other choice. So for instance, now I've got to go back to Burger World to get that weapon again. So yeah, it really, you don't want to do that.
Change it. We're there, dude.
Let's hope I can get that weapon faster this time. Oh, no. And this is one thing about the game that's pretty punishing, because it has a lot of enemies, and then when one of them runs out of health, it goes to the game over screen. And then not just that, but all of the progress is gone. So like all the items, I gotta refine them. See, like the ones in the couch, I have to dig them out again. So it's like when you die, it's a game over all the way back to the beginning. It doesn't save any of your progress. There's no checkpoints or anything like that. Okay. So hold on to the camera since we don't use it yet. The way you actually would want to save your progress is this little poster. As you collect the pieces of them, they kind of gather on the wall here.
Alright.
And it gives you a password at the top of the screen.
Cool.
Unfortunately, it's not a very kind password where it has uppercase and lowercase letters and special characters. It's kind of a mess. Now, the nice thing about playing this solo is that you can switch between the two characters, which means you can kind of distribute the health bars. So, like, if Beavis is running low, I can switch over to Butt-Head. But
Change it.
So whenever you're playing as two-player, you have individual health bars. But again, if one person runs out of health, then it's game over for both people. And there's no lives or continues or anything. You have to pretty much do it in one perfect run.
We're there, dude.
I had to figure out the timing on that skateboard. Okay, wait for the rats. Grab the item. Come on, Beavis, grab the thing. Alright, there you go. Keep heading left to get back to the exit. Here we go. Get the remote. Get out of here. And again, since he's low on health, the mall was pretty much where I always got more health. Because once you have a better weapon than just the starting one, even this one, which isn't the best one, there's actually a automatic weapon that you can get that's much better than this. But for now, this will work. I always thought this cop just reminds me of Don Knotts. Just the way his expression is. Alright, let's try this again. There was something in the mall I wanted to try to find. I think it's the bathroom. Because it has a hint that we need. Maybe it's upstairs. No? Okay, that's odd. I thought the bathroom was at the mall. Maybe I'm just missing it. Or maybe it's in one of the other places. Okay. He keeps trying to get to me, but haha, my ranged weapon is better than your Billy Club. Oh, came from the other way. One of the punishing aspects of the 4x3 ratio is that it's really hard to see the enemies coming. And you kind of outrun the screen. Alright, I don't need his health, I just need to get rid of him so I can get out of here. Alright, so now we have a better weapon, and everyone's at full health, so now would be a good time to get the password, so that way, in case we mess up, we could come back to this spot. So come up to the wall, look at the poster, and you would write that code down.
Yeah. Guar is cool.
Okay. So I couldn't find the bathroom stall that I was looking for. It must be in a different location than I remember. The one I was trying to find it, though, is that somewhere there's a stall. It might be inside, like, the restaurant at the mall or something, but when you go inside the bathroom, it's, like, written on a... like, inside the toilet stall, it says, "For bad food, try Butt-Head," which is a weirdly worded clue for how to get into Burger World. Because if you go around the backside of the building, there's like an employee entrance place, and this is where they work. But it expects you to either figure out the code or guess it. Now, when I was a kid, I just counted how many spaces it were, like how many spaces there were, and there's 8 spaces, and the only word I could possibly think of was Butthead anyway. So I actually guessed it before I found the clue. But it's kind of funny because I don't know if I don't know how you would think to use the carving like on a bathroom stall as the clue anyways, but Yeah, just one of those things that... Oh, this is the electronic I needed to sell earlier. Okay, so we found some fries. And if you go all the way to the right here, you'll get an angry customer. Service! I want service now! Alright, so we gotta cook him something. So we did find some fries, but it wouldn't be Beavis and Butt-Head if we just gave him fries. So there's some fries. But again, it wouldn't be Beavis and Butt-Head if it was that simple. So there we go. We have our meal for him. As gross as that is. No, it's more like it, boys. Thanks. Gulp. And I'm not just being mean to that guy. If you noticed, I had to do that. Now, Todd's kind of a jerk, so watch out for Todd. And alright, we've collected our first ticket piece.
Alright, Guar. Yeah, Guar is cool.
And there we go. So again, that's kind of the process of the game. Is you find a ticket piece, you bring it back, you put it on the wall, you go get more items. It's a lot to juggle with though, especially because the areas have so many enemies, but I actually really enjoy this game. It's difficult, and it takes some getting used to, because you have to learn the platforming, you have to learn where the enemies can attack you from, and they can come from, you know, they can come from up high, they can come from down low. Some of them you can't fight, some of them you can. The default attacks default weapons are kind of terrible, so there's quite a learning curve to the game. But if you're a fan of Beavis and Butt-Head, some of the puzzles are ripped right out of the show. So the way you would obtain or complete a certain task is exactly in line with how it would happen on the show. And despite the graphics, like, they do a really nice job at imitating the show, the way the characters move, their goofy little animations when they run, even their idols. I haven't shown you that, but if I just stand still here and you watch Beavis and Butt-Head, it's great. There's clearly a lot of love and care put into the design of this game. And it has a reputation as being a bad game, which is a little unfair, because it's not a bad game, it's just a very difficult game. So guys, if you are fans of Beavis and Butt-Head, I would highly recommend checking it out. This was the Genesis version. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one.